everyone, this is Bowtie Dales, and welcome back to another episode here on the WiarCraft Season 2 server. So today we're starting off in the shopping district because we're going to be making a new shop right off over here. So Ruler, when he was making the end shop, he extended out the pier so that people can start building off in that direction. So I'm going to build something right here. I've worked something up in creative that I want to do, and there's a skeleton horse in my shop. I don't know how this got here, and I'm not sure who else on the server has skeleton horses aside from me. It's very possible that this horse has gone all the way from my island through a portal and to here. I certainly doubt he's swam all this distance, but before I get started on building anything, I want to check out my shops because I think I may have a couple of sales. I know I definitely have at least one sale. I'm not sure if there's anything here in the Trident shop yet. Nothing there. Let's go down to the bottom. Let's see if we got anything down here. I know Rosso has checked out this shop. I don't know if he actually bought anything though. He certainly loves sea lanterns. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, and nothing there. Okay. None of those shops have anything sold yet. There is one shop that I know definitely has a sale. So let's go ahead over to the gold shop. My ledger wants to work. That's looking pretty nice. Spoilers! Let's land in down here. And is it here? Nope. In here. There we go. So 15 diamonds for all that gold. Let's make this nice and even now. Just because I like the symmetry of things. Things look nice and pretty when they're good and even. So we got that there, that goes there, there, and there. Did I do that right? Yeah, they're the same. So yeah, Ruler told me he came to this shop, went ahead and he bought... Ooh! I didn't know I had anything there. This is looking pretty good so far. That he came here and he bought the gold for a beacon. Anything in here? Nope. Yeah. And my plan worked. He said he bought the gold for a beacon, not because he actually needed a beacon, but because he needed the gold, and the beacons are cheaper to get than the actual gold stacks of blocks. So that worked out exactly the way I wanted to. And let's go check out Rosso's shop and see if he has any new deals or anything new being offered. He also has a skeleton horse. Okay. That's really weird. He has 2 skeleton horses. What is going on? That's so weird. Okay, so this is still going on here. Where is... Uh-oh, ender chest. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some more. Because now that he's got this iron phoenix... I think that's what it is. Iron phoenix up and running. We can go ahead and just get tons and tons of gold now, or tons and tons of iron. So I'm probably actually a little low on gold now and have to do some AFKing, but that's okay. I don't need any more gold for the time being, and I think he needs it to make some powered rails. Okay, so what are we going to be building today? Now you may remember a couple episodes ago, I think it was in the episodes when I died and lost all my stuff. We made an ice farm, and we've also started a skeleton farm. So I'm going to be building that over here in this direction, and I'm going to put that all together in one shop, and it's going to be called Ice Age, and you'll see why in just a second as I start building things. So let me go ahead and get my resources together. I've spent some time collecting everything that I think I'll need for this, and go ahead and start my building. I'll catch up with you in just a bit. Alright, so I had the beginning of this new shop taken care of, and I don't know if this is recognizable yet, but if you can't tell what this is, and it looks like did I make a couple mistakes here? Or did I just not finish adding everything in? So yeah, I think I may have missed a couple of spots, like I need to put in that. Now I think they're exactly the same. Let's go back and see. Yeah, that looks right now. So if you can't tell yet, this is kind of like a giant mouth. Something still looks funny. I'll figure that out eventually. But yeah, this is a giant mouth. Like I said before, this is going to be called like the Ice Age shop. So ice because we're selling ice, and Ice Age because we're going to be selling bones. So I figured it'd be appropriate to have like a giant dinosaur head or dragon head here as the entrance into the shop that you walk into. And then, like, back here is going to be all the ice stuff. So, yeah, I'm really excited to finish this build here. I did this in my creative world, and it looks really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep working on that. And something still looks off. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And once I have that taken care of and at least have a good update on the head, just ignore that garbage over there. That's my way up and down. I'll show you what it looks like, and let's just take a look from the side so you can just see the shape that I'm going for right now, and it's gonna look a lot better than this. It doesn't look like much yet, but don't worry, it's gonna look good. All right, so here we are. We've made some progress on it. It's starting to look a lot more like a dinosaur or dragon. I haven't decided which one I'm gonna go with. I made the design originally for a dragon, but I don't know, maybe it'll work good as a dinosaur. But this is what it looks like from the side. Again, ignore the garbage, that's my way up and down. I got the eyes, and the glass is going to change to a different color. Those are just placeholder blocks for now. And this is what it's looking like from the inside. So yeah, these blocks again are going to be removed, and since this is going to be an Ice Age shop, this in here is going to get replaced with a bunch of ice, but I got to do some more work down there as well. So this is working out pretty well. Let's just do a little aerial flyby. I haven't seen what it looks like from up here yet. So yeah, this is looking pretty cool. I'm happy with how this is coming out. And you know what? No, I'm gonna go for the dragon because it is missing a little something. So with the dragon, I'm gonna have two horns kind of coming out like so, something like that from each side. So that's the next thing I'm going to work on. So let me get that taken care of, and I'll catch up with you in just a bit. Alright, so here we go. I got the horns finished on the dragon, and that's looking pretty cool. Let's take a look at that from the top of Rosso's shop. Oh, we got these trees that I was growing in the way. Let's get on top of this tree. I don't have any ender pearls. Let's whoa, fly in nice and gentle. Okay. And can I glide? Perfect. So yeah, that's looking pretty cool from here. You got the mouth open up, and you can see the eyes. I changed out that glass from the clear glass to black glass. So this is going to be the entrance to the shop, and it has a good view of it too from the side from rulers. You can see, yeah, that's looking real good. I put in some acacia bark blocks. I didn't have to use bark blocks, but I didn't know if there would be anything exposed or not. But acacia logs would have worked fine here, just to act as like their supports for keeping the mouth open as you walk in here. And then right back out here is where I'm going to have the shop for the ice. It's going to be a little room, and I don't know what I'm going to do for the outside of it. If I'm going to turn it into an iceberg or a boat or something. I really don't know how I'm going to handle the back. Maybe I'll take out those two end rods, because I seem to get stuck on them sometimes when I come in and out. Yeah, it seems to happen more going out than it does in. We'll leave them there for now, because it looks good. So yeah, let me work on the back room. I should have everything I need here. Actually, I need to pick up some dyes, because I am going to be using some different colored glass. So I got to do that, and then I can get started on the back room. And where is this drown? You're making too much noise here. Hush up. Yeah, and then I think we're going to be in good shape. You too, quiet. So yeah, I'll take care of that and show you what's going on in just a little bit. Alright, so welcome back. We got the inside of the shop taken care of. I still got to stock it up, but just so you can see, you know, I filled this in a little bit more. I put some black glass up there. I'm not sure if I'm going to really keep it like that. Do I have any more on me? No. Maybe I'll at least bring it all the way back and extend it to there. But that's so the eyes from the outside look black and hollow. So coming into the shop, this is what it looks like. I went for kind of like a rib cage sort of look in here. So it's actually connected up through here, coming into here. There's some stairs. You can't really see it too well, and that's the point. I want it to kind of be dark. You're not supposed to have a lot of light around ice. and I put some sea lanterns down into the ground in each of these corners here, and they're down, I think that's from the block that I'm standing on, 6 blocks. So it's just far enough away that it doesn't melt the ice, because if you put sea lanterns next to ice, they do end up melting it. So, but next to compressed ice, it's okay. So just so you can see, now I got a couple layers here, and I went for that fog effect by layering up different colors of the glass. You can do this different ways by having spaces between the glass, or you can use different colors. So I went with I found this combination just seemed to work the best for at least my taste. I went gray, light blue, light gray, white, and then I did a layer of ice. I didn't know if the ice fog effect was going to work, because I've only seen this done with glass, so I thought I'd give it a shot and try that out. And I think it looks pretty nice. I'm happy with how that looks. So I got to put in the items in here, and I haven't figured that out. I'll probably, you know, maybe just take out some of these slabs, or I'll put it in the sides or something. I don't know. I haven't decided on that. Maybe they'll just be kind of out in the middle of the floor. We'll see. I guess it's daytime outside. Yeah, it's daytime. That's what skeletons up there are all burning. So yeah, this is the inside, and now let's take a look at the outside. Just hop up here, and let's take off. So the outside, that looks really cool from out here. Man, I gotta figure out how to actually do this. Because I was originally considering just trying to do it in a way that the bones will be covered up, but that looked actually really cool. This is my first time actually seeing both parts together, because when I did this in my creative testing world, I did it as 2 separate parts. I didn't bring them together. That does look awesome, though. Wow. Oh, wow. I kind of feel like I should take my camera account in here, just kind of fly around and take a look at that. But that's going to be awesome. Now I got to build this up with ice. And turn it into a full-on iceberg, and I haven't played around with that at all yet. And now seeing what the outside looks like, that I feel like that's going to be really kind of tricky, because I want to make sure that you can still see like the bones and things on the outside, and have like the rib cage and stuff. And wow, I'm actually really happy with how that came out. I didn't think it was going to look this cool from the outside, even just for just having something junky put together without even considering aesthetics. Like my brain's kicking in full gear right now. I got to figure out how this is gonna look. And I got sea lanterns in there for the eyes. I may change that out for something else. I don't know if I want to stick with the sea lanterns. It's really either going to be sea lanterns or glowstone, I guess. There's not really any other blocks that would fit in there. Yeah, and then I just have some end rods. I think you've seen this before, just kind of point around. I thought that they would be okay to use as lighting, because, you know, it's like the horns and the spikes and things sometimes, and fantasy dragons will have those extra little spiky bits coming out from here and there, and they worked out really well for the teeth with the stairs. So I'm happy with that, and it gets darker as you go inside. So this is really cool. Yeah, so let me go ahead and take care of stocking up the inside, and then start working on the iceberg, and we'll see how far I get with how far I get with that, because I'm not really sure the direction it's going to go in. I got to figure out how it's going to work down here. I think the bottom part's going to be easier to do than the top part, because you're not going to be looking at this as much, and it's already kind of more rounded. So yeah, let me go ahead and take care of that, and I'll show you what I come up with. Alright, so I've gone ahead and I finished up the iceberg for the shop. Where I drown, stay down there. And I've also gone ahead and put in some of the finishing touches, such as the sign here. So the shop is now officially named Ice Age. I think I said I was considering that earlier in the video. And, you know, as you saw before, you come back here, and now I got all my chests and prices figured out. So bone meal, we got 1 diamond for 1 diamond for 4 stacks. Bone blocks, we got 1 diamond for 1 stack, and both those chests are completely full. Then back here we have regular ice, that's 1 diamond for 1 stack. We have our blue ice, that's 3 diamonds for 32 blocks, or half a stack, essentially 6 diamonds for a stack. And then packed ice, we have 3 diamonds for 1 stack. So that takes care of that. And let's hop out of here and take flight so I can show you, come on, show you what the shop looks like from the outside. So you already saw the skull, nothing has changed there, but here's the iceberg out back. So it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I think it could be touched up a little bit better, but I didn't want to use up all my ice building this. Like this side is definitely a little flat and I need to do some more there. But looking underneath, like I think this came out really nicely. Just kind of get a look from both sides. Like, yeah, I think the underwater portion of the iceberg came out really nice. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and land right over here. So I'm gonna have to do some more AFK, get some more ice, and you know, do some more touches on that. And I always forget that I have this turtle helmet on, that it blocks my ice, and it does look pretty derpy. But we're gonna go ahead and call it an episode there. So if you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, leave a comment. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. This is Bowtie, guys. Until next time, peace out.